Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. I am so hot. The sun is like directly on me. I've had to shut the curtains and get out a softbox light, and I am like hot. Like this room has like the hot water tank in it as well, so it is a hot early spring day. I've actually already filmed this video last week, but due to some technical difficulties, which I do hope don't happen again, for some reason I just had no audio. So I'm really hoping, really hoping that I have audio, because I'm not filming it a third time. Even though third time is apparently a charm, I'm not doing it. So I'm coming at you with probably the biggest thrift haul I've ever done. And this is stuff from charity shops, eBay, Depop, Thrift Plus, which is an online thrift store. And I'm just calling it a thrift haul because I know thrifting, the term thrifting is something that Americans use, but I just think we should coin it as well and just lump together any second-hand shopping you do as thrifting, because the term thrift is like to be thrifty, to save money, be a bargain queen. So yeah, I'm just going to call it a thrift haul, even though some of it was from like eBay and not a thrift shop, but fuck it. This is probably the biggest one I've ever done because it has accumulated. I'm basically just showing you everything I've bought secondhand so far in 2019. So we're like a week or so into March. So this is about 2 months worth of thrifted items. And I'm pretty sure this is the biggest one I've ever done, even bigger than the days when I worked in a charity shop and was constantly doing charity shop hauls. So without further ado, let's get started. And I'm going to start first with non-clothing items, because it is predominantly clothing items. Because I've had some of this stuff a while, excuse me, I have worn quite a few of it, so I've ripped the tags off if they're from charity shops. If I can find out how much I paid for it, because I have written it down in some places for drafts, for Instagram posts, long story. So yeah, if I do know how much I paid for it, I'll just pop it on the screen. Some of it I do remember, most of it I don't. Anyway, the first thing I picked up is from eBay, and it is this camera. This is the Canon 1000FN. It came out in 1992, which is the year my sister was born, and my other film camera came out the year I was born, so I thought this was quite cool. It came with the body only, but I made sure to get Canon so that I could use my lenses on it. At the moment I've got the 15mm lens on it, and this was £11 for a camera body, which is really, really good. I took one photo on it yesterday because I went to London and I brought my camera, and I thought, I've brought it, so I'm going to take at least one picture. So yeah, we'll see how these turn out, and I'm really looking forward to shooting some film stuff. Next thing is a book that I picked up last week. I went to a few charity shops last week, bought a few things in one of them, and then as I was leaving they had books outside which were all 50p, and I saw this and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to go in and buy it. This is Kurt Cobain journals, and it's literally what it says on the tin. It is the journals of Kurt Cobain, which have been made into a book. It's quite a good read. Quite interesting. I like seeing inside the mind of people. I think it's quite a fascinating thing to do. I've got a book similar to this by Pete Doherty as well, which is also an interesting little coffee table book, and for 50p, couldn't say no. And my last non-clothing item are these boots, which I have worn quite a few times. These were such a bargain. I think I paid about £8.99. They were like pretty much as new. Ew, I'm touching the bottom and I've worn them. They're from Fire Trap originally. They've got nice little zip detailing on the back. I'd wanted a pair of boots like that for a really long time, so I was very happy when I found them at such a good price. Now, next I'm going to do jumpers, which we have got 6 of, I think. So the first one is this one, which I got from eBay. It's a kind of grey blue jumper with a little black trim on top. It's originally from H&M. I realised like last month or so that I had sold all of my best jumpers and I was left with not many versatile pieces, not a lot of plain jumpers, so I grabbed that on eBay. because I felt that I needed some more jumpers, and I'm going to hang them out on my tripod. This next one is one of my favourites. I got this in a charity shop. It's originally from George, and it's a kind of like OT colour here, and then a neon. Now I'm going to sound really stupid now. I can't actually tell if this is green or yellow. It's one of those colours where it's such a, almost could be either, so I'm not 100% sure. I really like these little button details at the bottom. It's got a very slight high-low hem, and yeah, I just really like it. And if you would have told me like a few years ago that I'd be wearing like neon colours, I would have told you to shut the front door. Next is another charity shop jumper. This is originally from Brave Soul, and it's just navy and then has beautiful rainbow stripes on, which this is not the first rainbow stripe jumper I've bought in recent months, I have to say. I've accumulated, I think this is my 4th now. So yay me. I always get compliments whenever I wear any kind of rainbow jumper. People at work are always like, oh, I like your jumper. Thank you very much. This next one isn't actually really a jumper, I don't think. I wore this yesterday actually. I got this from eBay. It's originally from Topshop. It is more of a t-shirt really than a jumper. It has some French writing on, which if I'm 100% honest, I don't know what it says, because 1, it's in French, and 2, it's in a cursive font, so I'm not really sure. But I really like these little ruffly bits on the sleeves and at the bottom, and I just think it's really cute, and I like it a lot, and it wasn't very expensive at all. By the way, if there's lots of cuts in this video, it's because hay fever seems to have appeared very prominently in me this morning, and I'm doing a lot of coughing, sneezing, sniffing, etc. The first thing that I can tell you definitely how much it was, because I only bought it on Saturday and today's Monday, is this jumper, which is originally from Mint Velvet. It's got a nice little leopard print star on the front, and then a line down the back for detailing. It's very soft. What material is it? 6% cashmere. That'll do it. I'm going to tell you a little funny story. I bidded on this on eBay a few weeks ago, and it got a little bit higher than I wanted to pay for it, so I gave up, and then I found it in a charity shop for cheaper. And it's a size small. I was a little bit like, is a small going to fit me? I'm usually a large to extra large, but it does. Hooray! My last jumper is another French slogan jumper, I'm sorry. I got this from eBay. It's from Dorothy Perkins and was originally £26. I think I paid around £8 something, and it says baby pink. It's kind of like a peachy pink maybe, with red writing on it, and it says, excuse my pronunciation, comme ci, comme ça. I might have said that wrong. I think I translated it at the time of buying it, and I think it means it is what it is. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if you know. And yeah, it's just a nice sort of oversized jumper for me. And I really love pink and red together. I feel like it's something that's always been frowned upon, but in recent years, people seem to be loving the pink and red, which is great, because I do. Jumpers done, let's move on. It's time for tops. First one is this blue and white pinstripe top, which has little flowers at the bottom, which is so cute for spring. I got this in a charity shop. It's originally from George, and it was brand new with tags. It was originally £14 and I paid £4.50 for it. That one I remember, because I remembered it being a bargain. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to wearing this in the springtime. It's got nice little sleeve detailing here. Very cute. Oh, the sun's gone in. I might be able to open the curtain now. Hip hip hooray. Because I'm not sure about this lighting. If the sun comes back, then I'll just give up. The next top is one that I bought from eBay. It's from Peruna, and it is black with flowers on. And then it's got these floaty sleeves, which are polka dot, which I think are really cool. I like a nice little contrast like that. And the sun is coming back out, which is great. I realised the other day I didn't have, that I didn't have jumpers, and that I also didn't have any like nice pretty tops that fit me, because this one I'm pretending fits me, but really I can barely move in it, to be quite honest. So I needed a few tops that are pretty, in a size up from what I'm normally wearing. And I thought that one would do the job, and a few others that I have purchased as well. this being one of them. This is from George. I've bought a lot of stuff from like George. Yeah, quite a few things from George via the charity shops, because this is from charity shop. And it's this nice little red, pretty red top with like crocheted lace sort of going on at the front and on the sleeves. I never used to wear red, I never thought it suited me, but I since discovered if I've got a fake tan on I can just about get away with it. I don't think with my current complexion it would do me any favours, but with fake tan on I think it's okay. Unlike hay fever is not okay. Neither is my hair, by the way, guys. Just ignore my hair, it doesn't know what it's doing, and same, I relate. So yes, another pretty little top. Next is this t-shirt, which I had summer in mind when I bought it. It's from the White Company, and it's just a white crew neck t-shirt with a little cold shoulder that ties here. I think this was £3 or £3.50, which for the White Company I would imagine is a bargain. Another top where I had spring summer in mind. I got this from Next. It was £1.95, I remember, because I only bought it last week. And it's just this sleeveless little vest top with little ruffly details and then some kind of cut out details at the bottom as well, which is really super cute. Next is this blouse, which I wasn't 100% sure if it was me, so I sort of bought it on a whim. I'm still not 100% sure how much I like it, but we'll see. It's from Peruna. I bought it last week in a charity shop, and it's sort of white, off-white, with pink flowers all over it, and then a little tie here if you feel so inclined to tie it, and then some like ruffles and lace, which I thought was pretty cute. I can imagine it looking nice tucked into jeans, but we'll see. We will see on that one. Next is another pretty little top. This is from Papaya Weekend via the charity shop, and it's just baby pink with a little sort of, I don't know what you'd call that because I know nothing of fashion, and then these little sort of kind of vintage style sleeves where they've got lace and then little buttons on, which are really cute, and I enjoy them very much. Definitely had spring in mind when I bought a lot of these. And then my last top is from TU, which I think is Sainsbury's, isn't it? And it's this red stripy top which has got a little diagonal thing on here, and yeah, another red top. And would you believe me if I told you I have actually steamed this, because it doesn't look like it. Honestly, that's shocking. But yes, that is my last top. Dresses. Let's get some dresses. I've got 5 dresses and a few of them are fails, unfortunately. This first one I got from Thrift Plus, and it's originally a little Topshop number, and it's this black, God, there's a lot going on, black stripy floral cut out button down dress. It doesn't button down all the way, it's just got 2 little buttons here, and then these little cut out details and long sleeves, and it's kind of a little bit longer than mini but not midi, and it's a size 14, but it doesn't fit me, it's too small. It doesn't even do up. I'm really sad about it. I don't know whether to hang on to it for a little bit or just sell it, because I'm too lazy to return things, and I might have gone past the returns window on this now, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I did really like it, but it doesn't like me. Lovely. Okay, so I actually did manage to get this dress on, but look, like, I don't know who this dress was made for. So it's really tight here and here, as you can see. That's not a good look. But then, like, the sleeves are long, and then it's like looser here. I don't know who this dress is made for, but it definitely wasn't me. I can't even, like, breathe out properly in it. I definitely say this is better for a size 12 than a 14. So Topshop, you lie. You're liars. Next is another dress thing that I got from Thrift Plus. I say dress thing because you couldn't wear it without, like, leggings, maybe tights if you've got a slip on underneath. So this is from Marks and Spencer, and it's black button down. It's really cute. It's got, like, not short sleeves but not 3/4 in the middle of that, and it's got a little tie bit on it as well. And yeah, I do really like it, but my problem is that the buttons stop at your private parts, so everything's kind of on show, which is not ideal. My biggest fail dress. It looks like an actual sack of shit on me. The photographs that they use on Thrift Plus I find can be slightly hard to determine the garment itself, so this was kind of a whim purchase. This dress is from Mademoiselle. It's beautiful knitted polo top dress with a little detailing here, but this isn't quite at the waist, it's a bit below the waist, so it does nothing for me. And then it's quite long, and I'm not a fan of long dresses depending on the cut, but this honestly made me look like some kind of 1960s fuddy-duddy librarian Catholic school teacher. It was just a big fat no from me, so I do need to pop this on eBay. But it's such a shame because I loved the theory of it, but on, oh god, on, it was not a fun story. This next dress I got from Depop. I actually bought this from another YouTuber's Depop. I bought this from Lucy Wood's Depop, and it's this khaki dress originally from Next. It's got this little collar, zip here, two pockets, and then it's just a kind of straight down little style. It's a little bit small for me, not too bad. If I was going shopping or something it would be fine, but anything where I'd be sitting down for a long period of time, I can't imagine it would be too forgiving. Because it is a size 12, and as we have established, I'm not a size 12. Yeah, it's really cute. I wanted to have more dresses in my wardrobe, more casual dresses, as you can see by my purchases, but that's the only one that kind of works so far. Because this one, which I thought was super cute, which I got from eBay, again from George. I thought this was a dress. I didn't read the title correctly of this eBay listing. I just saw it in the picture and thought, that's a cute dress, I'm going to buy that. And she actually wrote in the title that it's a top, because it is very short. It would be okay with leggings, just about, but I'm not really a big leggings kind of girl. So yeah, it's definitely too short for what I wanted it for, because I wanted it to wear to a funeral that I've got in a couple of weeks, but it's definitely too short for that. But it's really cute. It's got two little sized polka dots, and then it's a little wrap dress with a little tie, and yeah. Oh, I could maybe ask my mum if she wants it, because she's 4'8", 4'7". She's itty bitty. So this would not be too short on her, so she might like this. I'll ask her, but I'll make her cough up the money for it. Jokes. Just had to answer the door. Sorry. Don't people know I'm a busy girl? Am I done with that? Where was I? Oh yeah, I've got a few more things. I have got a beautiful jacket to share with you. I'm a big advocate for a leather biker jacket. Doesn't have to be leather. I've never had a real leather jacket actually. I've always had one on the go. Probably since I was about 14, so 10 years. The one I was wearing got slightly too small. It's kind of okay with a t-shirt, but in this weather with a jumper wasn't doing anything for me. Too tight. And also it was getting a little bit ropey because I've had it since I think 2014, so it was like 5 years old. So I was in the market for a new one, and I found this one on Thrift Plus, and I love her so much. Excellent, excellent condition. It was basically like new. I was so excited. It was really cheap as well, because it was cheap to begin with, and then I had, I think, 25% off. Don't remember how much it was. Obviously, I'll put it here somewhere. So this beautifully conditioned jacket is originally from Lipsy, and it's just perfect in every way. I love it. It's a kind of like soft faux leather, whereas my other one before didn't have this softness. It's lovely. My only problem with it is that it says Lipsy everywhere, like on all the hardware it says Lipsy, which just kind of annoys me. Not that it's Lipsy, it's just I don't need heavy branding everywhere. It's got these little buckles on, and honestly it's just perfect. I love everything about it. It's beautiful, and yeah, I love her. this might be the last thing, because I know I do have one more thing, but it's whether I can find it, because I put them in the wash. I'm not 100% sure I know where they are. So the last thing I've got are a pair of jeans, or maybe the last thing. Maybe the penultimate, I don't know. I'm so sorry I talk so much. It's an issue, I know. So these jeans I bought in a charity shop last week. Most of my jeans are... No, I've got a few pairs of jeans that fit me okay, but most of them are a little bit too tight, so I wanted something a little bit bigger. I found these in a charity shop for £4. They're originally from ASOS, and they are just little high-waisted blue jeans, but they've got a fun little difference to them, and that is that they've got rainbow stitching, which is just so cute. It adds a little bit of fun to your outfit, and yeah, it's nice to have, do you know what, it's nice to have a pair of high-waisted jeans that I can wear a belt with, because they're like a smidge too big. Like, they're fine, but just like a smidge too big, so I can wear a belt with them, and it's comfortable because I never have to wear a belt because my jeans are always so tight, so I can add a belt and it looks more fashionable, and it's so cute. So yeah, little pair of jeans for £4. Can't complain about that. Let me have a little rummage for the last thing. It's not very exciting, but I just feel like I should include it. Found it. So these were maybe like £2. I can't imagine I would have paid that much more for them in a charity shop. Some Primark Love to Lounge bottoms, which I just thought were really cute. Nice for the summertime because they're light. They've got the cuffed leg, which I live for. And yeah, that's the last thing I bought. Just some cosy little bottoms for lounging around your gaff. Lovely. And that, my friends, unless I've forgotten anything, because let's be honest, could happen. Probably has. I could just check what I bought on eBay to see if I've forgotten anything. Purchases. Oh yeah, there was a few other things, but like, they weren't clothes and they were just kind of like, whatever. So yeah, that's everything. Oh no, I have got a jumper, this like little roll neck jumper, which I honestly just can't be bothered to go get. It's hanging in my wardrobe. They look like that. Whatever. So yeah, that is a hell of a lot of stuff I've bought over the past 2 months. But I had a lot of gaps in my wardrobe because I'd sold so much stuff. It's a little bit better now that I have some clothes to wear. So yeah, that's everything I bought. Let me know if you guys have found any bargains lately. You know I love to hear about it. Some of you might have already seen a few of these bits because I've got another Instagram account where I post all of the bargains I'm finding. It's called the Thrifted Threads. I'll write it here. Feel free to give it a little follow. Yeah, I literally just post outfits of the day if it's like predominantly thrifted stuff I'm wearing, and then I also post things I've bought on eBay and charity shops and stuff. So quite a few of these things have been shown on there, so sorry if you've already seen them. But yes, I'm going to stop rambling because no doubt this video is super long because there was so much stuff to get through. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in another video very soon. Goodbye.